morning, friends. It's Tuesday morning, back to work. It was such a long, great weekend, but time to get back at it. So we're gonna do some chicken before I leave for work. So inside of my bag here, I have about 3 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use breasts, legs, whatever you prefer. But I have these thighs here. So I'm gonna add, this is avocado oil. You can use olive oil, whatever you want. We're just gonna put a couple tablespoons of that in there. And I'm just gonna give that a moment. I'm gonna get that incorporated in the chicken, the oil. Actually, my chicken's still a little still a little frozen. So, it'll thaw out in the fridge. Okay, so now we're gonna do, and you can measure if you want, teaspoon. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna shake it, move it around, shake it. So that was oregano. Now we're gonna do paprika. You know she's always invited to the party. All right. Go. Onion powder. What am I making? Did I tell you? I don't even know. I call it sticky chicken. I don't know what to call it. So, we're going to bake it today. You can bake it. You can put it on the grill. You can put it on the flat top. Whatever you want to do. All right, so there was the onion powder, a little bit of chili powder. All of this is optional, as you know. If you have an aversion to something, don't put it in. It's your food. And then I'm going to do just a little bit of Aleppo pepper. If you do know what Aleppo pepper is, it is a mild red pepper flakes, okay? This thing, there we go. Sometimes it's hard to open. Pinch of that. All right. And garlic powder. There's all of our spices. Let's give it a toss. So we had some of the ribeyes last night. I had gotten 3 packages. I put 2 in the fridge or freezer. They were thicker and these were thinner. They were still thick slices and they were really good. So may have to go back and see if they put any more out before the sale goes off and stock my freezer. Because $8.99 is an amazing deal because usually they're twice that. All right, so there we go. Now, soy sauce. You can leave this out. I know a lot of you like to use the liquid aminos. I don't have any yet. So just probably a tablespoon of soy sauce. Also, this can be left out. This is truvia. This is a 0-calorie sweetener. And it's the brown sugar. If you don't want to use this, you could use allulose or you could use monk fruit or whatever. So my camera shut off. I don't know how far we got, but I believe I put in the truvia brown sugar. Like I said, that's optional. I did 1.5 tablespoons of that because I have 3 pounds of chicken here. If you only have 2 pounds, just do a tablespoon or leave it out. We're going to give that a mix. There we go. Gonna put that in the fridge until I get home this afternoon, and then we are gonna bake it. So I will see you later on this afternoon. I'm back. I forgot to mention, so it's 9 a.m. I'm not hungry yet. I'm having my coffee, so I'm not gonna eat till I'm hungry. So I think I'm gonna take some of that cube pork that I prepped up yesterday. I'll take that to work, and if I do get hungry, I will have that. I also thought about taking this. Now, I'm not a big yogurt girl, but sometimes I want it, and I saw a video, and I don't remember who mentioned it, but it said add some walnuts to it, that would be a perfect addition for you to get those fats or whatever. So, sorry, I got itchy nose. Somebody must be coming to visit. Don't come to visit, I gotta go to work. Anyway, this is 60 calories, 12 grams of protein. It's Chobani Zero Sugar Strawberry. It's made with allulose as the sweetener. So there you have it. I may take that also with me to work. I'll let you know. All right, I'm really going this time. I'll see you this afternoon. Friends, I forgot to take my food with me to work today, so I may have a little bit harder time getting all my protein in today because I forgot my food, and then by the time I got home, I wasn't hungry, so that I'm not going to eat. I'm not hungry. I'm not going to force myself. So then I went out to the pond, floated for a couple hours because I got all my chores done this morning. So I am hungry now. I am hungry. So we have some leftover green beans from Sunday. I'm heating those up there if anybody wants those. Here is our sticky chicken, I'm calling it, because I don't even know if it's going to be sticky. So we're just going to, I got to get me some tongs here. And I've got the oven set to 400 degrees. I've got a baking sheet here, of course, with some parchment paper for easy cleanup. Now I weighed this chicken, the bigger pieces, this morning, and they were about 6 ounces. So I looked it up. I always get confused if you should weigh the meat before or after it's cooked. When I looked it up, it said to weigh it before because it loses water content and things like that. So for the best accurate reading, to weigh your meat before you cook it. But if you can't, make sure that when you log it, it's for cooked meat. There you have it. All right. Learn something new every day. All right. The pond was wonderful as usual. Nice and warm. But I've learned today, I've always known this, but today, birds can make the weirdest sounds. And there was one bird down there, and I didn't know what it was, what kind of bird it was. Mason probably knew. But it had the awfulest sounds. And I was like, how am I going to relax with this bird squawking like this? Finally, it stopped. So then I had some peace and quiet. And I watched the birds and watched some squirrels. And I like to hang out down there and relax and pray and think about things and have a little bit of meditation. I even fell asleep today because I've been up since 3:30, y'all. I'm still not sleeping well. And I dozed off until a fish hit me underneath my, got me right there on that fat spot. Oh, that hurts. All right, chicken's all on here. 400 degrees. I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes and pray that I don't shut the oven off like I did the last time when I made the cobbler. All right, into the oven we go. Chicken is done, 40 minutes, 400 degrees. Now, about 10 minutes before it was to come out, I took out parchment paper, put some salt on it, and with this, I weighed out my cottage cheese. 114 grams is a half a cup. So it's going to put me about 81 grams of protein, so I'm under because I didn't have breakfast. And I did have a couple little pieces of pork loin while I was waiting on this to cook. So I may have one of those Chobani yogurts later. It has 12 grams of protein in it. If I don't eat more chicken, I'll probably just eat extra chicken. So here's the chicken. Let's give it a taste. Super tender. Can't beat a good chicken thigh. So delicious. I'm going to have some green beans, I think, tonight. So there you have it. As always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. And also, prayers for everyone in Texas and the families, the devastation of those floods. Just absolutely horrific. So thoughts and prayers for all those affected. All right, friends. Have a good night. Thank you.